I stand before you today, Dr. Martin Luther King, as a champion of love and peaceful protest. I stand before you a man with a dream. No one but God would know that I would be standing here addressing you today. Me, a Georgia native, who at the young age of 15 attended college and was ordained in the church where my father was pastor. Yet, here I stand. I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American would fall heir. This was a note promised that all men would be guaranteed inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now is the time to make real the promise of democracy. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all God's children. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst of freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must ever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and distrust. The changes engulfing our community must not lead us to a distrust of all white people. For many of our white brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realize that their destiny is tied with our destiny. They have come to realize that their freedom is bound by our freedom. We cannot walk alone. I say to you today, my friends, that even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that the sons of former slaves and sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. This is our hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling noise of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, and to stand for freedom together. This will be the day when all God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring." And when this happens, we will allow freedom to ring. When we let it ring from every tenement and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of that old Negro spiritual, "Free at last."